Just trying to make sure all of my stuff is sorted here. Oh, you like the music? Oh, you have not missed anything, Joe. I'm just getting my equipment sorted right now. Making sure my stream's picking up the right mic and all that, because it wasn't. Yeah, I haven't actually played the first Outlast either, so this will be interesting. Yeah, so I've never even watched any videos of the first Outlast. I think I've seen some little clips of it here and there, but I've never seen like an end-to-end playthrough or really anything but small clips. Give me a minute to get the stream chat set up here, mostly for the sake of the recording afterwards. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to leave, but don't abuse yourself to stick around. I won't be offended if you have to duck out. Well, we'll see how calm I end up being once we actually get into this. Excuse me while I fumble around with OBS trying to figure out how to make the chat slightly transparent. Well, since I'm wasting your time while I mess around with this, if I had any semblance of credibility, I would have had this set up ahead of time. And I just got home just a bit over an hour ago. And interesting story. So I did the Five Nights at Freddy's VR stream last week. I just remembered last night that I never made the stream recording public, so I made it public. And, the dev actually commented on it today, so that was pretty interesting. So I spent some of the time since I got home typing up a reply to the comment. A counter comment? Reply. Yeah, the dev. So, of course, it's not the actual Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not that dev. It's, counter comment. But yeah, it was the dev of the fan game. Yeah, apparently I have no idea how to make this chat slightly transparent. I thought I had done this in the older... Thought I'd done this in the older OBS before it became OBS Studio, but apparently I can't figure it out here. So I'm not going to waste any more time on this, I think. Hopefully it'll be out of the way enough. I'll move it around if there's HUD there or something. So we're just on menu music right now. So you'll have to tell me once we get in game how the levels work out. And I may have to tweak my graphic settings too, because it gave me almost everything on high, which we'll see how that actually works out. The only thing it gave me on high that were on medium were geometry and fog. I just said, fuck it, let's just turn it all up. So I may end up having to mess with my graphic settings a little bit when we start. But moving on, away we go. Difficulty: normal, hard, nightmare, insane. So, how much do you want to watch me struggle here? I mean, all of this... 4 Titan XPs. No, I've got an R9 390, and it's like a year and a half old or something like that now, so... It was a good card at the time, and to some degree it still is, but it's not 4 Titan XPs. Doesn't think the game's that hard, so... Based on what I've seen, it's going to be primarily a stealth game anyway, right? Stealth and running the hell away. So I can't imagine difficulty would make that much of a difference aside from, how quickly you die if you don't do well. So, give me a second. I seem to be getting a phone call right now, which is great. Okay then. Anyway. What difficulty are we doing? Are we doing this on insane? Insane? Is that what I'm saying? We doing this on insane? I mean, after all this ragging on V about not playing Witcher 3 on Death March, we kinda have to do this on insane, don't we? Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Maximum difficulty and no checkpoints. Okay, maybe let's not do that. Let's do one down. This is hardcore mode. This is roguelike mode. Let's not do that. Let's do nightmare. Because I'm not that crazy for my first run through. Yes, casual. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna try and play this through in one shot with no experience. Lynn Langerman is an investigative journalist seeking the answers behind a pregnant woman murdered under impossible circumstances in rural Arizona. You are Blake Langerman, her husband, assistant, and cameraman. Record everything. Neither of you are fighters. To navigate the horrors waiting for you in the desert, your only choices are to run, hide, or die.
Please, Blake. Where are you? I'm scared. He's coming. He's here! Ah! Get away!
Jesus, Blake, are you really sleeping?
I'm awake.
You should have slept last night.
Well, I had to get that hospital footage organized.
You were calling out some other woman's name.
What?
In your sleep. Jessica, I think. You know a Jessica?
Oh, no. I mean, I was dreaming about Jessica Gray from when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. I haven't thought about her in ages.
Hey, we're crossing into reservation land now. You said I'm looking for some sort of factory? Yeah. We can look, but there's nothing out here. It does look pretty empty.
All the mercury in that woman's blood, she had to have spent at least a decade downstream from some pretty heavy industry.
If you say so, man, you bought the time.
We should record an intro while we're up here. Production value?
Sure.
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on.
Audio's gonna be crap. We'll have to... Whoa! The fuck? Fuck! Sorry about that. Left panel's a little soft, but well, we're good.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
Get as much of the landscape behind me as you can. You got me?
Yeah, we're good.
Hum. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Have a soup pie, have a soup pie. Okay. I'm Lynn Langerman, here for newstomorrow.net. We're flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victim
Hey, Lynn,
Jane Doe.
I don't think you should say murdered. We don't know that.
Oh, I'll say she strangled herself to death.
It's what the police report says.
We may play this before the doctor interviews. If this falls on the first 30, we need to get the word murder in there. We should probably mention the fetus, too. I mean, how it just... Here, let me try a version that can serve as an intro for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh!
We lost the engine! Fuck! Fuck! I feel the tornado going down! Mayday! 1,000 feet! 800! 500! 300! 100!
Suddenly we're in a hallway. It is very dark behind me. So give me a second while I mess with my sensitivity here if I can. This might do. So this must be the Jessica Gray that was mentioned in the intro. To Jessica. First place winner in something. Otherwise can't seem to do anything with it, so moving on. Hey, it's a person. Come back here. You needed to tell me why I'm in this hallway. Okay, bye. And can I stop and take a drink? No? Okay. You can't just walk past a water fountain. Okay. I didn't want to go that way anyway. No, yeah, that's normal. And we're back here. Camera is conveniently right next to us.
Fuck. Lynn? Lynn?
Looks like we can jump down there, and that does kind of appear to be our only option, because that is a much longer way down. Immediately looks down. We lived because plot armor, Joe.
Oh, shit. Jesus. No, there's no bodies. She's not in here. Lynn! Lynn!
This rather hasty assessment is correct. There don't seem to be any bodies.
Oh, fuck me! Fuck! That did not happen in the crash. Fuck this. Lynn.
So my battery's running out pretty quickly. Now, does it recharge up to a certain point? Because it seems like it would be kind of leave me stuck if I was stuck here without any... Oh, you can look back, thanks. Maybe just because you're suggesting it, perhaps I don't want to. Okay, so I can swap batteries. How many of those do I have? And how do I tell? Okay.
Oh, thank God. I thought we were miles from anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. Watch says there's a pouch, so I assume that's right here. So I have one more battery to swap out. Pouch on the left is the battery? Okay, so that was my only battery then, okay. I suppose if I were to just look at the prompts on screen, that would, kind of tell me what that is, wouldn't it? Alright. So that was my only battery. Neat. It's okay, I don't like being able to see anything anyway. Nope, not really any way to see in. Nice pitchfork here. Maybe take this as a method of self-defense? Can't see anything ahead. Alright, I guess I'll knock.
Hello? I'm lost and hurt.
Right, V? I mean, it's like... This is why you don't have a waifu. Just fly solo, you'll never get stuck in a horrible horror situation. You can just leave.
Is anybody there? Please.
Oh hey, it's a dead guy.
Hey. Hey, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, you're... This just happened.
Okay, so I took a picture of that, I can look at that later. What do you think, guys? Is the tricycle gonna move? Oh, hey.
Who's...
What's up? Just gonna hop on this track and get right on out of here. Hey, how's it going, buddy? So, this a pitchfork? Can we, like, take that now? Now, let's just go towards the people brandishing weapons and avoiding us. What could go wrong? They shouting in the distance. Nice. just gonna ignore the shouting in the distance for a moment here, while I take a look. Okay, let's do the monstrum thing and
Find Lynn.
read this
Nothing matters
stuff.
but Lynn.
Okay, so the first one we found. My dear sweet Ellie, I can't bear what we done, nor being apart from our little ones, so I'm going over and hoping you forgive me for leaving you behind, and God forgives me for this last trespass. I know that they had to be offered up, but I'm all tore up inside and can't live no more. Hopefully the end will come soon and we can be together again, unless God burns me forever for this sin. Until then, I hope you find what woman's comfort you need in the arms of Papa Nath. Yours forever, Tom. So things didn't go too well for Tom. Oh, okay, that does make it a little easier. Good thing the camera has built-in enhance functionality. It's actually pretty readable without it, though. Dear Father, our loving God continues to bless me with visions, and I know more certain than ever that the enemy is nearer with every day. I was scrubbing the stains from the floor of Daniel's room when the blessed music rose inside me and sank me into true sight, where I saw a creature like the burning sun, but with inward rings of teeth upon teeth and dangling beneath limbs that I took to be arms but were cocks that rose in childing purpose, and as this monstrous sun descended it fucked the earth and birthed some great and slouching horror from the fire. That was all one sentence, wasn't it? Oh no, there was one sentence there at the beginning. There was quite a second sentence, though. Where was I? I was filled with the same fear, so great that I could not breathe nor move, and saw myself all those years back, blinding Daniel with the lie, and tried to weep, but could not. And when I woke, I found myself wet with lusting, painfully desirous to feel a man inside me, and the feeling was not so far different from the fear. I tried to comfort myself with your teachings. Terror is joy in the movement of God. But I would take greater comfort in your manhood inside me, and a firm prayer that the Antichrist be strangled in my womb. The most faithful of your flock in holy longing, Lisa. Alrighty. I think we're good to proceed. All has been quiet so far. Hiding seems to have been an unnecessary precaution so far. Close the door behind us like a polite fellow.
That's fucked up.
Hi. So I'm gonna assume that this door was probably locked. Or just doesn't have a handle, that's fine too. Alright, in we go. Let's just leave that locked for the moment. Oh, he comments on the voice recording. Okay, so we may want to look at those then. I'll go back over those before we proceed. I'm really burning down my battery here. Convenient. Yeah, so there's my one battery. Alright. Just shut that properly. Crawl under the bed to look at our camera. Alright. So I guess if there's commentary, then let's start from the top.
I'm Lynn Langerman, here for newstomorrow.net. Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victims.
Okay, we're good.
Hang on just a moment. That face, though. Anyway.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from...
So, does this guy just, like, stop recording as soon as something interesting happens?
She wasn't there. Lynn's body wasn't in the wreckage. She could still be alive. There's not supposed to be anything for miles. But I wasn't alone out here. Fuck, I wasn't alone out here.
Read that. Read that.
Tragedy wall, topped with barbed wire. I could feel tension in my skin. Somebody watching me. Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Should we deadbolt and proceed? Or undeadbolt, as the case may be. So, unlock and open. Alright, onwards. Close the door behind us. Gonna have to be careful with the flash or the camera. Suppose I can light that. Alright. Yeah, this looks like the place to be. Can we shut this behind us? No? I mean, Joe, this entire town is very cleverly designed so that there's only one way forward. If you want to have any chance of getting out of here, you really have no choice but to proceed. Oh, good, blood. Yeah, this is normal.
What in...
No, yeah, this is normal.
God.
Okay. Yeah, but Joe, there really hasn't been any other way to proceed. Unless you're just gonna sit there and hope somebody else gives you. I mean, even if you weren't concerned about the waifu. Even if you weren't concerned about the waifu, there's been no other way to proceed. Doesn't use battery if I don't have the night vision on, right? what it seems like.
If any man hath an ear, he that leadeth in captivity.
Fresh fire over there.
Heaven's fear besiege the cracked city. From seas heaven-born, bear, lion, dragon, leopard.
Come now, sit by the fire. And eat some,
Horns of the mustard sign shepherd.
Okay, maybe don't eat. Oh, hey. Yep, that's me dead. Just gives no fucks about that door. Absolutely no fucks. Like, I'd go so far as to say negative fucks. And the door's locked, too, just fucking pounded right through it. So bandages aren't gonna do me a whole lot of good if the enemies are one-hit kills. So it wasn't there this time, so... Is it patrolling? Did I just happen to poke out around at the wrong time? I didn't hear the whispering this time either. Yeah, that's odd. What's with that? It's different this time.
Do you hate him, God?
Yeah, I'm gonna fall through here, aren't I? Yep, right here. Looks like a pretty sketchy spot. No? Alright. Oh, there it is. Did not stick the landing.
Oh,
Do you
Jesus!
want him?
Who?
Then you'll have.
God wants me dead? Okay.
This is not the right way to go.
We shall not be ashamed, for they shall speak.
You know, Joe, I kinda doubt that.
They that sown in fear shall reap in joy.
Invisible.
Hey,
Not invisible. 100% not invisible. Not invisible. This is about as far back as I can go, so I hope they don't find me here. I think we might be clear. They do sound closer than they were, though. Yeah, they're pretty far away, so they might have retreated back to the far side of that other house. Does this thing where he like snaps to the corner to peek around it, but he doesn't actually come far enough around to actually be able to see through the window.
The newest of the fury of the Lord comes upon me!
This is a dead end. This is gonna be a disaster. He's just getting closer and closer. Yeah, you know, climbing through windows, chasing filthy gaijin, so on. So he's like in this hallway that I'm in. I have no idea how the hell I'm gonna get out of this. I may just have to book it. Actually that's not too bad. He seems to be trying to walk through that door and failing. So if that's the case, I might be able to slip past. I'm gonna have to get pretty close to him though, because the door is like right there. I'm not that far from him. Why is he coming this way now? God damn it.
New our days of old.
Must have heard me crunching around on the straw, so I don't know that I had any way out of that at that point. Alright, so I don't have a whole lot of room to maneuver here, because it's kind of a dead end. So I'm gonna have to be very careful not to draw them back this way. Yeah, pretty much as soon as I take a hit, I'm dead. I mean, these guys can hit me twice, but it seems like it's hard to just take one hit and get away. So I can turn the difficulty down if it proves to be too much. It bugs me that I can't just poke my head up just enough to see over this hill. This is my crouch. And my only other option is standing up. Okay, so this back route does not have any cover. But there's a guy standing over this way.
All who feareth the Lord. For these things arise again.
For her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of her roof. She poured it not upon the graves, to cover death.
Out of the dead, cried the Lord shall cut us.
I think I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. If I even can. No, I can just control the volume overall. The music is kind of annoying in that it's like a little too loud for how loud the enemies are. But it appears I don't have individual volume controls. Oh hey, he's right there.
Have ye called us to take what we have?
Oh boy, this is gonna be a while, isn't it? Yeah, so we got this guy here. This guy will pretty much see me if I walk out the door or if I try and head that way through the bushes. So I basically have to go around the back. But the thing is, it's so fucking hard to see. I can change gamma, but... I mean, it seems fine as it is. The gamma seems okay at least, but it seems like it's too hard for me. Well, TK, it's because I'm a filthy Gaijin and I don't come from this village. So, how bad is this section compared to the rest of the game? Am I going to be spending the rest of the game like this, or is this section just particularly loaded with enemies?
Thou shalt be a place to spread nets upon. Thou shalt be no more.
He shall redeem it for in it. For these things are as a day. Thy throne is from generation to generation. Foxes walk upon it.
He sounds pretty close.
For these things are as a day.
Pour it not upon the ground, to cover it with dust.
There is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared.
For her blood is in the midst of her. She set it upon the top of the rock. She poured it not upon the ground, to cover it with dust.
Out of the dead cried the Lord. Cut. Cut the infant.
Yeah, fuck.
The Lord shall cut it. You shall not see that children's children. Mountain of Zion was desolate. Foxes walk upon it.
No, that didn't sound good. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh. No, V, it looks like Twitch is struggling again. It's been fine so far, but now it looks like Twitch is having trouble keeping up with the net again. FPS on my end is fine, but it looks like it's dropping frames on the net again. I'm gonna have to find something besides Twitch, because Twitch gave me shit last time, and it's been good so far, but now it looks like it's giving trouble again.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
Yeah, I used YouTube for the last stream. I don't recall there being any frame drop issues there.
Shall be turned.
So this guy is gonna be my problem with going around this way. I'm gonna have to go around the back because of that guy sitting in the rocking chair.
Remains forever. That throne is from generation to generation.
The princes of Babylon shall clothe themselves with trembling. They shall sit upon the ground. He'll be astonished.
Because the mountain of Zion was desolate.
I wish I could see over there. It seems like my only chance of cover is in these overhangs, which tend to have some high growth around them. I'd like to stick towards the outside, but it seems as if there's no cover over there. No growth or anything like that. Seems like it's just a fence over there.
Utter a parable unto the rebellious house.
The Lord shall cut asunder the womb's womb.
There!
Yeah, I'm legit just gonna have to fucking sprint for this.
Turn ye up!
I don't know exactly where I'm going, but at this point, maybe it'll help me get a little better lay of the land, because I can't see beyond like a few fucking feet, and that's annoying.
Stop! My frenzied eyes! Cast back!
I'm guessing that's where I gotta go?
These are not judgments. Consume flesh. Daddy, help! Fire! God. Lift! Daddy! Please! Daddy, oh God! What's that? Daddy, help! They can't even see me. Like they're... It's like they're hypnotized.
Why must we do this terrible violence? Do you hate us, God? Do you hate this world? Ed,
Easy.
do you know what the...
Yes, Twitch is still showing network problems, so I guess I'm gonna have to switch to YouTube or something else if anybody has any other ideas. I don't know how it's okay for you, TK. It's still showing It's showing for me in OBS Studio that it's dropping frames. So I don't think it's on the viewer side. I'm pretty sure it's on my side. Between me and Twitch. I'm still getting a fine frame rate in-game. It's just... bad connection. Because Twitch is shit. I guess first I'll try switching servers and Twitch, I guess. I've got US East selected right now, which is my closest, but I'm gonna try stopping the stream and switching servers, I guess.